What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. We're with Dylan from Jeep Online in his 2020 Gladiator. It's a launch edition, so it's one of the first ones that came out. He's had this for a little while now. We're doing like kind of a test drive video, comparing it to the Wranglers, telling you what we like, what we don't like about it, and we'll be going over that. First, let's go ahead and cut to the beauty shots. So check this out. Alright guys, so here's the inside of the launch edition Gladiator. Do you want to tell us a little bit about this, Dylan?
Yeah, so the front of it is going to be the same as a JL. With the launch edition, you get a couple extra little like dash things with stitching and stuff. But the back is my favorite here. So you can actually like flip the seats up and down, and then you get a toolbox underneath. And you can take that toolbox out too, but I like it. It's going to hold in a lot of stuff here. Your jack's right here, and you just flip those seats down like that. I have my fire extinguisher up here, and then I haven't really done much to this, but that's one of my favorite things. Also, you can put the seats forward, and if you have a launch edition, it comes with a really sick waterproof Bluetooth speaker. So
That's awesome.
That's pretty fun. I've used it at the beach a couple of times already in the summer, and then you just throw it back up. Here's the sub in the middle here, because we have the Alpine system. And the other seat goes down the same thing too. And there's a little bit of a storage area back there.
Now, if you guys take a look at the front, like you said, it's basically the almost exact same as a JL, if you guys have been in a JL. Same dash, a little bit different stitching here. Yours is just solid on the JL, right?
Yeah, so the JLs have the solid, you have like the fake leather kind of thing, or you have the red or the silver. This has like the leather with the red stitching all around the dash.
Now, is this only a launch edition, or is this...
I'm not sure, but this is the only thing I've seen in the launch edition. As I've never seen this in a JL. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've been in a lot of JLs and I haven't seen this. I know Saharas usually come with that like leather thing, but...
Let's go ahead and turn this on and show them some of the features on the dash and everything like that.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so he's going to come in to start this. We'll show you some of like the trail cam that it has, towards the camera in the front, camera in the back, which is awesome, and show you a little bit more about the actual setup they have here going on in the dash.
Yeah, all right guys, so when you start it up, it does that regular Willys to JT, and then here's a really cool feature about this. So you click apps, you go to backup camera, and you have your backup camera, and then you also have your front facing camera, which is really cool. This is called a trail cam. Another cool feature about that is you can actually clean it, and it sprays some windshield washer fluid on it and cleans it off if it's dusty. But yeah, you have your backup and your front facing.
That's an awesome feature, like off-road and stuff like that. If you guys were like rock crawling, for example, and there was a huge boulder up in front of you that you couldn't see over the hood, you could definitely view it through the trail cam feature. Is there any other features about this that would be different than a JL?
So because it's a launch edition, we have it's fully loaded. Like there's not one thing missing on this. So we have lane assist, which is just where it keeps you from going too fast or going too slow in a lane. It's called adaptive cruise control. We do have, and that's all right here. It's like a camera system. Other than the JL, I mean, there's not much of a difference. It just has that stuff. You have your off-road plus and your sway bar disconnect. I haven't used off-road plus yet, but I'm not sure what that does. I have to kind of look it up. You have your hill descent, your parking on and off, that's your parking sensor. And then, I mean, it's pretty much all the same. So there's not too much of a difference other than like some cosmetic stuff and like the bed itself. I mean, has that bed with it, where the JL doesn't. It's a little bit longer.
Yeah, so like inside the Jeep, it honestly feels exactly like a JL to me.
Yeah.
What about to you?
Yeah, it feels the same when I'm sitting here. And then I look in my rearview mirror and it looks different.
One thing I have noticed is that it rides a lot smoother than your JL when it was stock. I'm not sure, since a launch edition you have different shocks, right?
Yeah, it's a launch edition, it has different shocks, and it's a little heavier. So I mean, it feels better when you hit a bump, it just kind of takes it.
Now fuel mileage, this stock compared to the JL stock, any difference or about the same?
So I get 17 miles to the gallon in this, as the JL stock was like 15 or 16, so not much of a difference. The biggest thing is going to be the tank size. So I filled it up today, and I'm pretty sure it has a 30-gallon tank, where my JL has like a 21.5 or a 22.5 gallon. So you get a little bit of extra gas in that.
Is it weird getting used to the bed on the back compared to the Wrangler? Like, it feels the same in here, so like I feel like it'd be hard to.
Yeah, so it's longer in the back. So when you're parking and turning into spaces, you just need to remember that if you don't already have a pickup truck, it's something you get used to, because the Jeep is so short, especially if you have a 2-door. But yeah, the length is the longest, or the craziest thing about this. It's so long.
All right, guys, so we're gonna go drive this, get you guys updated as we go. We're actually gonna go load this thing down with some cinder blocks from Home Depot to do some things around Dillan's house. So we'll let you know how it goes carrying that around and some other things along the way. So I'll see you guys then. All right, guys, so we've been driving around with those cinder blocks for a little while. We didn't get a ton. I think we got 15 or 17. I'm not sure the exact number, I forgot. But it's just a little mild test to see how the Gladiator does with some weight in the back. Have you felt any difference with the weight back there?
No, I mean, I feel a slight difference, but nothing to be like, oh, it's taking a toll on the Gladiator. I've read that it can tow about 7,000 some hundred pounds. So I mean, this is nothing for it, but I do realize that the weight distribution in the back is a lot better, because if I'm going around turns, like I'm about to take a turn here, and there's like no cinder block sliding, and I just want to run a turn at 20 miles per hour, like a sharp turn. So that means like everything's weighted perfectly and stuff like that. And there is a bed liner in the back, guys, and like I said in the beginning, this is a launch edition, so it comes with everything to get. It's not missing anything. So if you were to get one, most standard models don't have the bed liner. I highly recommend to get the bed liner.
Yeah, guys, we were throwing the cinder blocks around back there, sliding them across the bed. It was way nicer to not have to worry about any scratches, any dents, anything like that. The bed liner definitely held up well. It protected everything. Like he said, I would definitely recommend getting that. If you don't get it through Jeep, just get your bed line somewhere else. But it was definitely like a nice safe of mind thing to where we didn't have to worry about it too much. All right, guys, so we made it back, and now's the time where I tell you, do I think that the Gladiator's worth it? Would I buy one myself? What I think of it. In my opinion, the Gladiator is definitely worth it. Now, I've only ridden in the Rubicon JT, but I would probably also buy a Rubicon just so you get all those extra options, like the lockers, the upgraded axle, everything like that. But there are a ton of models you can choose from to change the price up if you wanted a cheaper one, a more expensive one. There's all different kinds of models you can pick, just like the Wranglers. Another thing that's awesome is all the things you can do with the Gladiator. You have a bed, so you can throw stuff in there like we did today. We just went and picked up cinder blocks. We didn't have a problem with putting the seats down in the back, trying to fit them in our Wranglers. You can throw plywood back there. You can tow a little bit. What did you say the tow rating was?
I think it's 7,400 pounds with the Rubicon, but I think if you get the Sport with the tow package, it tows more, which is like 7,600 pounds. I'm not sure on that exact number, so don't quote me on that.
I'll go ahead and clip those numbers in now after I look it up when I'm editing this video for you guys. But like he said, you can tow stuff with it, so you could tow your other Jeeps to the trails. That way, if you break, it's not really a problem. Just load it back up on the trailer, take it home, fix it when you get there. You don't have to worry about driving it home, driving it there, anything like that. It's an awesome vehicle for daily driving, even if you leave it bone stock, which honestly I'd probably do. I would probably leave mine stock to daily drive, then have my Jeeps that I would drive around for trails and things like that. But catches a lot of attention. It's the most comfortable Jeep route I've ever had. This thing rides so much better than the JLs, JKs, anything like that. It gets a ton of attention. It's just a great all-around vehicle. For the price, I definitely think it's worth it. You're paying a little bit more than a Wrangler, but keep in mind you're getting a lot more than a Wrangler. So that's my opinion on the Wrangler. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, or that's my opinion on the Gladiator, sorry guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Gladiator. I'd be interested to see if you guys like it, if you're a fan, if you don't like it. Tell me why you like it and don't like it. I'd like to know that reasoning as well. If you guys have a Gladiator, send us in some pictures. We'd love to see them. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys.